introduction without him. We're gonna have a game between Woona Stuck and the Tough Bananas. The Tough Bananas will be on the Dire side and Woona Stuck will be on the Radiant side. And this is a game in the qualifiers for the Infinity Cup. It's actually, I think, the third Infinity Cup, if I'm correct. And one team will be able to go on. We actually see Calculus and Balsam here. So those names should be a bit familiar if you're following the scene. Yeah, no, well, we're gonna have the bans. We see a Lycan ban. Not very surprising, even though, well, it's not very surprising. I keep saying that, but actually Lycan is not really that that's surprising to ban out anymore. We also see a Tidehunter being banned out. We have seen him ban out a lot. And a Windrunner and a Chen, and hello, the Knight.
Hello.
A bit late to the scene, but welcome.
Yeah.
I already told our viewers that we have the Infinity Cup qualifiers at the moment, and it's going to be the Tough Bananas versus Woona Stuck.
Well, Balsam's playing. I know that guy. Calculus as well.
Yeah. Indeed. They have a semi-new team, I believe. I think they're also going to play in the Gosu League later this week on Wednesday. Tune in then, because I'll be casting that too.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, I have a pen in my hand, so I shouldn't point with pens. It's not safe. We have a Lone Druid ban out also. We just saw Lone Druid in the previous game. It was quite fun to watch, I have to say.
I watched the end there. Lone Druid pretty strong.
Yeah, he was quite farmed up, and that bear was just ripping through the buildings so fast. No doubt here in Woona Stuck mind about what heroes to go for. Leshrac and Beastmaster being picked up instantly, especially versus the Nature's Prophet, heavy pushing hero, and Beastmaster anti-pushing with his axes, and Leshrac also having pushing power. So I guess that's the answer to that. We actually saw Beastmaster. That Woona Stuck had the Beastmaster in the previous game too. He had Boots of Travel. I wonder if he's gonna do the same thing again. So, yeah. Anyway, the next pick is gonna be 2 picks for the Tough Bananas, and it's gonna be Shadow Demon. And which hero do we still? We have Venomancer still there. We have Shadow Shaman still there. I do hope he's not gonna begin, because Shadow Demon and Shadow Shaman, that's gonna be a tongue breaker.
Darkseer still in the pool.
Darkseer is still in the pool, definitely. Yeah.
Can be interesting.
Yeah, I agree. I'm expecting some team fight hero to be picked up before we go into the next ban phase.
I think it's so fun nowadays. Like now that Lycan and Lone Druid have entered the pool, we see so many heroes going through, like Fury, and you get Shadow Demon, you get Darkseer.
Yeah.
And it's just so fun to watch. Like the games are very, like there's so many different heroes being played now.
Yeah, and it changes so fast what teams are gonna go for. I mean, we see we have seen Shadow Demon not being banned or picked for a while, and then he gets picked up a lot again, and it's just constantly changing. It's very interesting with the new heroes all the time being added to the pool.
Like, for example, now we have Shadow Shaman not banned for the first 3 and not picked for the first 5.
Yeah, it's yeah, and he was picked up and banned out all the time a while ago. I mean, it was super strong. And actually, Enigma pickup, so indeed they went for some team fight, as I expected they would. We might see a Vengeful Spirit for Woona Stuck, or maybe they're gonna go for some team fight for themselves, with probably or with maybe a Sand King or something, or Shaker.
Yeah, Venomancer's still in there as well.
Yeah.
If they want to go for that.
Yeah, they did have Venomancer in the previous game, but he was picked up as one of the last 2, and Venomancer hasn't been picked up anymore for a while.
There we go, Earthshaker, yeah.
Earthshaker. So both teams having some team fight potential now. Both teams having pushing potential, and there's a shout and there's a disruption. Can't really compare the two, but it's both disables a little bit. Yeah, and the stun on the Leshrac, of course, also. Yeah, Ricky's gonna be banned out. I wonder why though.
I've seen him played so much the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, and well, true, but I wouldn't expect him in the Radiant's lineup at the moment.
Now they got so much push, but with all the disable going on, he could still be very valuable if they get like Earthshaker Fisher in, and he could get a free cloud inside the other team. That's pretty strong.
True. It's gonna be Sand King ban out, Sand King epicenter with a black hole, so strong. I don't
Hmm.
think I'm not sure if the Tough Bananas would have picked that up, but just a chance of having that. Yeah, they don't want that, so gets banned out. Uh, I was actually expecting some more support ban out because both teams don't really have a hardcore support yet, even though we have seen Shadow Demon being played as a support before. So they might play him as a support, even though I'm not really a fan of that, like I said in the previous game also. Uh,
Earthshaker can play heavy support. That's
he,
what he did like in the old days when more of the China teams played Earthshaker. They had him just really low level, just came out on the lanes, threw the fishers down to try to get the ganks up, and then pretty much roamed. And then just
yeah,
have hard supporting Earthshaker. That's not impossible.
but I don't think they're gonna go for that. They want the Blink Dagger and those epicenters and the initiation, even though they have the initiation from the Beastmaster, of course, with the shout. But I'm not sure. We see another team hero being banned out, Darkseer.
Hmm.
I'm actually quite surprised. There's well, the Mirana and the Queen of Pain is still in. Queen of Pain, I haven't seen her today yet, and she got picked up so much the last times.
Hmm.
Well,
Well, I think it was a really good ban there with Darkseer. I think the rating would have gone for it. With Earthshaker, you got and Leshrac, you got so much power if you can drag him into one spot, both the double stuns. You can get stuns on entire teams, and that's just so strong.
you're correct. And there's a Shadow Fiend ban out. That, yeah, exactly. Oh, we forgot about Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage's still in the pool and gets picked up instantly by the Tough Bananas. I'm wondering why Shadow Fiend got banned out.
Maybe they've seen Calculus play him. I don't know.
It could be, but then I don't know.
Maybe it's Balsam. I don't know. I don't remember if Calculus or Balsam are playing carries. I don't know.
Sorry?
Maybe you know. Who plays the carry in that team with Calculus and Balsam?
I'm not 100% sure. No.
10 seconds remaining.
But yeah, the next pick is gonna go for Woona Stuck, and I think they're gonna need maybe a Vengeful Spirit. And oh, actually, that explains why they banned out Ricky as their second
Yeah.
ban, because that's a good counter for the anti-mage. And I guess we should have seen that coming. Should have seen that coming. We might actually see Night Stalker also being still a semi-counter to the anti-mage if played properly. We're gonna see
Defensive
Venomancer. Yeah.
I would suspect some hard kind of either silence or hard disable coming out from the Radiant now.
Yeah.
And just go for some more kind of pushy power now that they picked up the Venomancer. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I think the Vengeful Spirit would have fit in that lineup a bit better. I'm quite curious about their last pickup, which is probably going to be a hard carry. Maybe oh, there's the Vengeful Spirit. Yeah, they should have picked up the Vengeful Spirit because also he would be able to swap out the
Enigma.
Enigma. It would have been a better pickup than the Venomancer, I think. But we're gonna see how they're gonna handle that. Last pickup, and maybe the Morphling. Morphling is able to keep up with the farm of the Anti-Mage, kinda. So
Yeah. Hmm.
maybe they have a
10
chance.
seconds remaining.
They're taking their time though.
5 seconds remaining.
What up?
Against Enigma in the forest and like Anti-Mage coming out and trying to farm a lot, they might go for just a pure pushing strat and pick. Oh, Silencer. That's a nice carry. I like that.
I haven't seen him played a lot in the competitive play, I have to say. But
He's really strong. Really strong carry.
yeah, meaning that Shadow Demon won't be able to chain his spells, which will be annoying for him. But that's actually, I think, the most hero it has impact on.
Anti-Mage. You remove the entire teamfight capability of Anti-Mage if you can't blink in. Or if you can't blink out the other way around.
Yeah.
You destroy Enigma's ultimate capability when you start to engage the teamfight. It just it gives them a lot of advantage for initiating the teamfight if they want to.
Yeah, but it's such a short duration, the ultimate. I don't know.
6 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah, I'm not
You
convinced.
can do a lot in 6 seconds.
But they don't really have the right-click damage to do that much in 6 seconds. Well, maybe with the...
Leshrac and Earthshaker, there's just so much damage you can put out.
yeah, well, we're gonna see how are they gonna work out. I mean,
Prepare
it's an interesting lineup, regardless.
Yeah.
So that's yeah, the die actually looks a bit more mainstream, so to speak.
Yep.
Beastmaster, I'm just gonna introduce Woona Stuck to you, so you can do the Tough Bananas afterwards.
Yep.
We see on the bottom lane Namby Pamby Pony Princess. Yes, on the Beastmaster going towards the bottom lane solo. With the rest going towards the top lane with Siberia playing the Leshrac, Applejack on the Earthshaker, Bisa on the Silencer who changes course, and Nightness once again on the Venomancer. Oh, and I actually might find someone here.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait to see if there's any more action.
Yeah, it's nah. It looks
Looks like they're backing off.
Yeah, they are.
Well, then I'm gonna go through the other lineup. Let's see here. Balsam is playing the anti-mage. Probably gonna go on the tri lane up here with Vengeful Spirit being played by Hip Hop, not Pop. They got some cool names here.
Yeah.
Buller's playing the Shadow Demon, also up here in the tri lane. In the middle right now, we got Calculus playing Furion for a solo mid lane. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And Enigma soloing bot. I like that. I like Enigma solo. And that's S4 playing that one down on the bot lane.
Yeah, Furion played middle. I mean that's pretty viable.
What do you expect on the trees though? Nature's Call. He wants to push right away.
Oh, that's
What do you
quite
think?
surprising.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna try to double pull with that. I don't know. Maybe he skilled wrong by accident.
Might be.
I doubt it, but it might be. But he's gonna go first the Silencer. Oh, and he's gonna have or Silencer is gonna have a tough lane versus the last hitting Calculus here. Oh.
Silencer has so much damage though if he uses the glaives.
Yeah.
So that could be a bit of an advantage for him.
Yeah, he needs to use that for the last hits indeed. We see Antimage having a happy time on the top lane it seems. With a lot of threatening looks from Vengeful Spirit and Shadow Demon also. So first the Leshrac who hasn't been able to get any last hits yet. Antimage getting harassed with a Gale, a little bit of right click damage, but we'll use a Tango to get away from that. Actually, Beastmaster versus Enigma. His axes will fly through those Eidolons, yeah. Pretty strong, and we'll just be able to kill them off. So I don't think Enigma is gonna have a very easy time here. But that is only if Beastmaster uses his axes. So yes. Where's Furion? Where did Furion go?
Top.
Oh.
Apparently.
I think he was gonna go for gank, but it kind of failed. I think. Yeah, must be.
They know that it's tough engaging on the Leshrac now in low level. But he's got Split Earth though, so it's not gonna be it's not the Diabolic Edict damage that can come out all of a sudden, so I don't know.
Yeah, and I mean they don't have a dual stun, do they? Because where did they go? Earthshaker's back here. They do have a dual stun. If
Yeah.
Earthshaker can let a good Fisher and he can follow up with this stun, then and a Gale can go through and it's not on an anti-mage, then he will be able then they will be able to get a first blood. But it seems like Shadow Demon is playing very carefully, and Vengeful Spirit having the freedom to stack pool.
I am a bit confused here. I think that the Radiant side could put up more pressure on the Anti-Mage.
Yeah, I think so too.
Especially now with the Vengeful Spirit gone, they should be able to put up more pressure than they're doing.
They're just playing
Blossom's getting a little bit
very
too much
careful.
farm.
Free last hit for the Beastmaster with the invisibility rune. And there was a Fisher. Oh, there's a stun on the Venomancer. There's a disruption. Extra damage being done. Venomancer being in a lot of trouble. Does do his Gale. The Nature's Prophet is there teleporting in, and Leshrac on the run with his Edict up. And yeah, that was Shadow Demon getting the first blood kill on the Venomancer. Nice initiation from the Vengeful Spirit.
20% extra damage from Soul Catcher in this low level is so much.
Yeah, it scales so well early level, as in doesn't scale that well, but it's so powerful early level.
Yeah.
That way.
It's great in the end game too. 50% bonus is pretty good.
True. But yeah, nicely played and nicely calculated by Calculus with the teleport in. Sorry, I had to say that at least once.
Yeah.
So that's the last time though.
Well, he would have died even if Furin didn't TP in, I think.
True. Fury just came in for the experience. Maybe I think he did one right click or something. It did get Silencer some chance to get some free last hits because he is 16 for 9 while Furion is 7 for 4. So
yeah.
Silencer getting the better out of this lane, having 1k gold. Checking the difference between the Enigma and the Beastmaster. Enigma having 16 for 16, 16 for 17, so many denies. Beastmaster having 9 for 2. Those denies are really killing Beastmaster's farm here. Fisher going down the top lane to kill off the creep wave. And there's a ward now up too, so the double stack pulling is not going to be possible anymore. And let's see, Anti-Mage 17 last hits for him, while well, that's also almost the same as the Silencer. Leshrac has 6. Oh, careful! Leshrac being in trouble, being stunned, being disrupted, and just goes down to the Nature's Prophet this time. Venomancer's in trouble, being caught in the trees. In the Sprout, they will be able to get out. Once again, nice initiation. This time the initiation came from the Shadow Demon with the disruption, making it possible for everybody to get in place before he came out.
I think it was nicely played by Anti-Mage, waiting a little bit before jumping in on the kill there, waiting for the Fisher to come down so he wouldn't be in any real harm from the damage from coming out from them.
Yeah,
He just waited. It was nice.
Yeah, Furion did get the last hits on that though, rather than Furion got the kill.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, maybe Anti-Mage should have gotten it, but some early gold on Furion is nice too. Oh, I saw Calculus trying to teleport, or at least thinking about teleporting when he cancelled that. I think Beastmaster might have been in a little trouble if he did.
So nice that he doesn't cost any mana until he actually teleports. So
Yeah.
You can just spam it around.
Yeah,
Really harass people.
yeah, actually give people the impression of a teleport, so they'll be more careful. They're back
Oh,
off.
look down the bot lane. Enigma doing a lot of
Ooh,
damage.
black hole! Black hole's gonna finish him off. It's gonna be just just a black hole damage and the last hit from the Elons will finish him off. Definitely not not a waste of a
Middle.
black hole. Ooh, middle. Disruption on the Silencer. Silencer taking a lot of damage. There's nothing he can do. With kill off by his own illusions, actually Vengeful Spirit getting the last hit. 4 for 0. I'm afraid to look at the gold graph now, but it's 6 minutes in. It's already 2k in advantage for the Tough Bananas.
Well, you just have to say that Shadow Demon together with another stun, it's just so powerful. You get the bonus damage, and you get a few more seconds just to single target him after the Soul Catcher is up, and it's just so much damage.
Yeah, and making it possible for everybody to just stand around him in the right position while he's in the disruption. That's just, yeah, makes the positioning so much easier, rather than having to come all at the same time. Someone's already always behind, but now you can just run there and, you know, stand there waiting for him to get out and get a kill.
Yeah.
And Silencer's back in the middle. I think he actually might have spent his gold before he died, which I hope he did for him, for his sake. But yeah, that gold graph, painful. Same for the experience graph, it's about the same numbers. It's just heavily in favor of the Tough Bananas.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like they're gonna get a kill in return anytime soon. Beastmaster getting Malefice on him, bit annoying. Ooh, shout going off on the Enigma. I don't think he's gonna be able to do anything though. Axis could fly through, but there's not gonna be enough damage for him to kill him. Here we go. Well, they want to go for a kill. They got Earthshaker, Venomancer smoked up. They're gonna go towards the middle lane. They have the slows, they have the stuns, but Calculus is on his way out and gonna be good. Never mind, Enigma didn't need help to kill off the Beastmaster on the bottom lane. He now teleports back to get his health back up.
Well played again by Enigma, baiting it out.
Yeah, definitely. I missed the exact kill. Oh, the smoke is off. Sun goes off on the Venomancer. He's gonna get disruption soon. No, he's gonna get Soul Catch first. Good Fisher. Venomancer died though from the Nature's Prophet ulti.
Wow, that was so much damage.
That was a lot of damage.
Soul Catcher, last bounce, Fury and ulti.
It's all you need for a kill. Yeah, and Venomancer being quite low HP hero also. It doesn't really have a lot of items at all. So yeah. And they're getting kills. Oh, there we go. Disruption, making it possible for Vengeful Spirit to get in a good position, getting another stun up. Fisher's there. Fury and TP's in. Just a bit of right click. Shadow Demon getting the last hit. Stun goes off from the Shrek. Doesn't hit on the Fury, and he will back off, which is the smart thing to do because he would be outnumbered.
On the bot lane there, the kill on Beastmaster. Enigma Beta really nice with the X's, going down to really low life. Then he puts down the Malefice with the Eidolons, goes out into the woods and pops a salve, and he's able to just tank it out and wait for the salve to give him enough HP to just kill him off with the Eidolons. So it was a really nice play.
It was. Sounds like it was. We're gonna see Beastmaster in more trouble, having the Malefice Fury and TP'd down. Wonder if he's regretting that right now.
I don't think so. I think they'll just go. Yeah. Might have a black hole.
Yeah, there we no black hole, not needed. Shout is there, Enigma taking a couple of damage by the tower, but won't be enough to finish him off. And Calculus, I think wants to get a couple hits on the tower, and the GG is already called.
Wow.
Whoa!
That was quick.
8 for 0, 4k gold advantage. Yeah, Woona Stuck doesn't want to go for this anymore, so yeah. Outplayed, outpicked, maybe also.
I would have to say that I would have wanted to see more aggression from the top lane of the Radiant side.
Yeah.
And if they could not get the kills on the top lane, they should have rotated in towards the middle and tried to get the Furion out of balance out in there, so he wasn't so carefree to teleport around and gank everywhere.
Yeah, I agree. It was a bit of passive play which enabled them to.
Well, they pretty much waited for the Shadow Demon to engage on them, and then they didn't have enough power to stand and hold it.
Yeah, we're gonna see the Throne explode. There we go. But we're gonna have more games for the rest of the evening, so don't worry about being bored.